50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Remember, no rushing.
What's going on, everybody? It's Fake Thriller. I'm bringing you a little prestige TDM. I don't know if you guys have gotten into this playlist yet, but it's the first playlist you unlock when you prestige. No non-prestiges allowed. It's kind of, I mean, it's nothing different. You know, you just don't have the total noobs. It's like a good way of it's a good way to know that anybody who's playing is doing exactly what they're doing because they mean to, whether they're being an asshole or they're really good. You know, it's not just luck. So it's like in this, during most of the game, there's a few people rocking Ghost, and like the game is like kind of slow paced. Like the reason I'm posting it is because I felt like I had some really good fundamentals that kept me alive. For instance, this fight here, instead of chasing this guy around the corner, I throw the flash and turns out he was in last stand, so I could have got knifed if I had gone around that corner, or I could have got blasted with the pistol. I didn't know what his condition was, so I had a lot of decent, you know, firefights and choosing when and where I wanted to fight people. It's definitely not a blowout massacre with the score or anything, but it was a fun game to play. I felt really good about it, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. But the kit I'm running is the FAMAS silenced with a reflex sight, and it's a kit I just started using. It's okay. The gun kind of gets away from me a lot. I don't use the FAMAS very often. I don't even like to call it the FAMAS. I like to call it the FAMAS. So if I fluctuate back and forth, then forgive me. I think I'm using Ghost myself, but I'm not a hypocrite because I'm constantly moving this whole time. This is another one that I want to point out. Like, I switched my weapon instead of trying to wait for the reload, and I end up getting a guy before he can throw a Semtex. You know, basic fundamental things that I think a lot of people forget about, and then a lot of people end up dying, you know, because they try and rush the knife or something like that. Like, use your cover, play smart, and I think overall you'll do a lot better. But I think, so I'm running Ghost, I got obviously Warlord, and then I'm still working on TAC Mask Pro. I finally got all the Novagas kills done, which is a pain in the ass, but now I'm on... See, this is another thing. You can't really see in theater mode, but I'm checking the radar, waiting for these guys to come around, because it was sort of showing that they were going to come up towards this main courtyard, but they end up not coming, so that's why. But it's little things like that, like don't stand out on the edge of the balcony with your belly button up, showing to anyone who's got any sort of a gun can kill you. TAC Mask Pro is probably one of the best perks in the game. But it takes forever to get. The main thing I really wanted to talk about during this commentary was, first off, I wanted to say thank you to everyone. The last video went over really well. We gained about 30 subscribers in a couple days, which it's a big growth for a channel of our size. Now we're up to 530 subs, give or take. You know, some people unsub and more people sub, and it sort of levels itself out, but we're around 530. It's December 13th as I record this, and I want to sort of a personal goal. I'd love to see us break 600 by the end of the year. And the way we can do it, and I'm almost positive this is going to work, is if you guys thumb the video up. I've noticed the past two videos that I put have both got over way above our average for thumbs up. I think they're both over 50. Like I said, for a channel our size, that's huge. If like the majority of you that are watching this right now just thumb it up, it's going to help us out so much. It shows that when you thumb it up, it shows up on your homepage saying, hey, you liked the video. So anyone looking at your homepage might say, oh, what's this video that so-and-so liked? And then they click on it, and then if they like what I'm putting up on our channel, then, you know, maybe they subscribe. So I would really appreciate it if you guys did that. I'm not going to sit here and beg you for it. I'm going to put an annotation on the screen at a few points just asking for a thumbs up. But again, if you do it, I'll love you. I'll give you a cookie. And if you don't, I'll still appreciate you watching the videos, but I'll like give you the cold shoulder later. You know how it is. But as you can see now, I'm running around with Silenced AK, which I picked up off the ground because I'm still alive. You know, getting the hell out of Dodge to get away from that napalm strike that would have done me in. But we got a part coming up right here. This actually I was really proud of. A good way to sort of duck and weave your opponent and know when to fight and when to hide and everything. Yeah, I come around this corner and I see the guy up in the window and I take a few shots at him, get a few hits in. There's actually two of them up there, and then I just decide to hide. Unfortunately, my two teammates here, you know, they sort of sacrificed themselves, and I just stay put. I got Ghost on, they got a spy plane up, so I just hide here. Camp for a second, you know, strategic camping, and wait because I know they're coming by. So I cap this guy and poke out again, see his friend, make him retreat, and then I figure I got to get this guy out of the room. So it's just like generally smart play. My teammate fires a crossbow bolt up here, blows up the guy's claymore, which I was expecting anyway, and I'm able to clean him up to get my SR-71, and I switch weapons again. Back to the FAMAS. There was two people on the other team using flamethrowers, one with a Galil and one with a FAMAS. Yeah, and so here I kind of just hold up. I'm waiting. I'm trying to get my gunship so I can try and go to town. But I noticed the game's rapidly coming to an end. So I mean, I'm not going to run out there and go crazy because I can see everybody's on the other side. I get really, really lucky right here with a headshot. I think it's like the first bullet I fired got a headshot, which gives me my gunship. So I go to call it in, and a second before I call it in, somebody called in their attack helicopter. And isn't that the biggest pile of shit ever? That you have your 11 kill streak that you've worked all game to get, that will do way more work than an attack helicopter, and you know, you only got 700 points left till the game is over, and you have to wait for that thing to go. Luckily, it goes right now. I was like jumping for joy, and yeah, that's that. I'm not going to talk over the chopper gunner. Everyone loves chopper gunner, but I give you some nice elevator music to sort of bob your head to it, and while I clean up the rest of the team, get the flawless, and get the final kill and all that jazz. So, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. I really hope you thumb up the video like I asked, and let's make this channel grow together. Alright guys, I'll check you later. Peace out.